Running is the way I relieve my stress from teaching 7th graders.
Woo! Running is a high, a definite high.
For me, running's like an escape. You can just think things through. Like, it's just like my happy place, I guess.
Running really made me who I am. I can't thank the stars enough, that was introduced to me.
Running and exercise, it has to be part of my life. It's what's going to make me the best athlete that I can be, mentally, physically. Running, the more I run and the more exercise I do, I feel better about myself, that I've put myself in a position to be the best caliber I can be.
Well, aside from getting in good shape, running opened a few doors, and that was just sort of validating that I had some talent for this.
That running did so much, it has done so much more for me in the sport. I mean, it's still doing great things for me in the sport as of now doing this video shoot and being able to tell people who I am and what have I done in my life as a runner.
I was a runner, not a competitive runner, although I've done several 10Ks and 5Ks. But I've always been committed to my own physical fitness, and I feel that that's crucial to be a good role model for kids and to stay healthy and maintain a high energy level when I'm working with kids. And they keep me young, and I keep them young.
For a long time I knew I wanted to be a doctor. And you sort of know what you have to do to get there, and at least it's predetermined for you. But running was something that was a nice surprise and really has been a bigger joy in my life than a lot of other things.
Depending upon your drive, just to see the efforts pay off. And that definitely transferred to other parts of my own person, in my own personal growth. Just continuing to chip away at something you can achieve. And that was sort of, in a small nutshell, what running did.
It has given me free education. I've seen the world. I traveled all over the world. I competed in Europe, made 5 Olympic trials, and then I also, had chances and came very close to making an Olympic team.
I was on a team for many years in high school and in college. I ran cross country and track, and the opportunities to develop relationships on a team are much more than you would get just by rooming with somebody or being part of a school. You really have an ownership and a responsibility to the other people on your team, and so to develop that bond that I've certainly carried over that idea of teamwork into my field as a physician as well. On top of that, you have more role models. You have coaches who you can look up to, and you can be encouraged by the successes that they've had that you might not otherwise be exposed to.
Running has helped me a lot throughout my life. First of all, just growing up, it was hard being part of a big family, 7 kids, and it helped me through school, finish school, and get my GPA up, and got a scholarship to school. After that, got a few modeling jobs because of running, and it's really nice. It keeps you healthy.
I went to college back east, but I didn't only get to see the city that I went to college in. I got to see the whole East Coast. Even at a high school level, you usually get to travel not only around your county, but around your state, and sometimes to national competitions. And all of that you're doing with your friends, which makes it that much more of a special memory.
Running is a way to maintain your healthy life.
Running is going to make me feel good.
I think running is fun. It's fun to get out and exercise and hang out with your friends.
It's kind of weird because for me, running wasn't, I wasn't this athletic person. I didn't have any specific sports in my life growing up. I didn't have soccer and basketball, and I never knew I was going to be a runner until, they asked me to join the cross country team. And actually my first year of running, I was pretty horrible. And that's when I knew I was a little bit of a competitor, because I didn't like the fact of not being able to be good. And so then I started training in the summertime and really getting into some intense training, and actually got really good in high school and made the state championship team in track and field, and I was a cross country champ. And that's how running started in my life.
I want to have fun and I want to exercise. I don't want to sit on the couch and do nothing. It's boring, and I don't want to be a boring person. I want to be an exciting person, and those experiences, skiing and running and this experience with these races, it's fun and everybody has a competitive side in them, and it's good to release it. You know, we all work really hard in this world, and it's good to have that. It's good to have friends that are active. I mean, these are the fun things in life, and it should be, and I think it's great that, you know, running and everything's, you know, it's a well-rounded person.
Oh, I love it. I mean, running is basically in my blood. I mean, I've been running now for 28 years. It keeps you very healthy. It releases a lot of stress in your life. I'm staying in the sport not basically for myself anymore. I'm staying for the up and coming generation. You become a role model for children, and that's like the most important thing, because there's a lot of up and coming kids that don't have any sense of direction in what they could be and what they want to be. And if you, especially as a female Latina runner, they see you, and there's like in the Latin community, it gives them some kind of hope in what they can be as they grow big, as they get a little older.
You got to do sports. It keeps you out of trouble, and it's something that's going to make you look and feel the way you want to feel. And I think it's good for your mind. It's good to be committed to something, and conquering something is a good feeling, and people will appreciate that and respect you for it.
It's the lifestyle that we live. My family and I, we come do 5, 10Ks, triathlons, from my baby girl to my 12-year-old, and my 6-year-old, and my entire family. It's a lifestyle change.
Running is invigorating.
Running is fun.
I definitely think it does bring energy to the community. It brings everybody together, and it's definitely positive, and especially for the youth, to have something to motivate them to be good.
I like to keep running with my aunt, so someday when I grow up, I want to be like really, really fast.
It's my first time running, and I really like it.
Running to me means health. It was my first one at 36. I wish I would have done them sooner, but you know, it's better late than never, I guess.
Running is like really tiring and it's fun. I just like running.